Yo, what's going on guys? So today I will be making a guide, or I guess everything you need to know about this new JJK game called Heian. In this video I will be covering the mechanics, I will be covering the progression system, I will be covering the map layout, but unfortunately I won't be able to tell you how to get each curse technique as they are all different, but I will make a separate video for each one of them, so make sure you subscribe and comment down below what curse technique you want to see first. And I also won't cover how to get your RCT or your maximum output because I already made videos on both of them. I have made them into a separate video just so this video wouldn't be too long, so make sure you check the link in the description or in the top right. Okay, so we're gonna get straight into the mechanics. Obviously this is a parry based game. It has just about everything that you would expect from a game that has parry based combat, except for this game. When you uppercut, you will get like special M1s, such as that. As well as a down slam mechanic. That's honestly the only unique part about this combat. And honestly, I'm not really complaining. I really like parry based combat, especially when it's done right. And this game has just about all of them. And now let's get straight into the UI. Obviously, you have your health bar, you have your mana bar, or I guess you should say your curse energy bar, you have a posture bar, and RCT bar, which wouldn't show for you unless you unlocked it. And again, if you want to know how to unlock it, just check the video in the description or in the top right. Obviously, every move you use is gonna cost mana, or I guess curse energy. And the regen is not as fast as you would think. So what you can do is hold C, and it will charge up your curse energy a lot faster. And once you have RCT unlocked, you can hold G to start healing yourself by using your curse energy and your RCT bar. And basically, to fill up your RCT bar, you're gonna have to do damage on the enemy. So let's hit these NPCs. As you can see, my RCT bar is filling up. So now if I press G, it will heal me while consuming my curse energy. And once you press tab, you look to the right, you can see the stat point, which is again very similar to Deep Woken. And I would tell you the max stat point you can get is 300. Yo, real quick, let me just go over what each of the stats do. So we got agility. It basically increases your climb distance or climb height, as well as the skilling on your agility moves. Vitality basically just increases your HP, makes you more tanky. Strength increases your base M1 damage. Keep in mind, it's not your weapon M1. It's this M1 when you're not equipping a weapon. It increases this damage, right? As well as your strength moves. Curse energy, it gives you more energy. And curse output basically increases your raw damage of your curse technique. But the higher stat you have on this, the more expensive the moves are gonna become. And how the damage skilling works on curse techniques are basically 30% curse energy and 70% curse output. And light, medium, heavy, I don't think I need to get into that. It basically just increases the damage of your weapon. And once you put in your stat points, you can press M to go into your skill tree. And from here, you can unlock moves. You have agility, 15 agility, 25 agility, and etc, right? And there's one more thing I want to put in this section, which is how to hit black flashes. And we're going to go back to the skill tree. You're going to want to see in curse technique. I'm pretty sure Divergent Fist, Reinforced Kick, and Crushing Advance are the only moves you can hit a black flash with. And how you hit a black flash is when you start doing damage on your enemy, you'll see red start glowing on your side of your screen. And once you have that, you want to press Divergent Fist. And that's basically how you hit a black flash. It's really simple. And that's basically it for this section. Let me just get straight into progression now. In the village you spawn in is called Kirisaki, and it is the only safe zone in the entire map. And what I mean by safe zone is that you can't receive quests or events when you're in the safe zone. So when you press tab and you look to your left, you can see mission requests. You can see I have none of that right now. So what you need to do is to walk out the village, to keep going straight until you get out the safe zone. And make sure you interact with these rune stones as well. These are basically your main method of traversing the map, because you can teleport from one runestone to another, and there's a lot of runestone in this map. Alright, so once you get past this bridge, you should be out the safe zone, and in about 10 seconds we should start receiving quests as well as events, because they'll start spawning on us. You can see there's like a notification beside my head. Rescue hostage, and you see the event just spawn on me. So I would recommend do a couple of these missions, maybe like get the hang of the combat, kind of like get the touch of it. And once you start getting the hang of the game, I highly recommend you guys to explore the entire map. So let me just put the map on screen real quick. We're gonna have to shout out USD for this amazing handwriting right here. And let me just point out where we're at real quick. We basically just walked out of the safe zone, and as you can see, if we keep going straight, we'll head straight to the valley. And if we keep going left, we'll head to Tundra, and we keep going right, we'll head to Oasis. And each of these regions have a calamity boss to them. And what these calamity bosses do is that they will give you a debuff that you can only get rid of once you kill them for the very first time. For example, in Tundra, there's a boss called Tengu, and if you don't kill it, you're gonna keep shivering every like 15 seconds or so, and it's really annoying. And that's why I recommend playing this game with some friends, because exploring the map for the first time and fighting bosses for the first time with your friends is really fun. So to sum up the PvE progression, you basically explore the map, discover runestones, kill stuff, take missions, or kill bosses. But PvP is also an option. So PvP grips definitely give a lot more XP compared to PvE events. And for PvP, there's actually a bounty system. You can basically find the bounty bar in every single village. And once you're here, you're gonna want to pick your target. Obviously, you can't be hunting people who's like way lower ranked than you. So let's see. Let's take this. And after that, you can talk to this NPC. You can send me to my job. Alright, so once you're here, you can see your target through an ESP. For some reason, the bounty spawns you really far away sometimes, so I hope that will be fixed by the time that the game comes out. And in this last part of the video, I will be going over the stuff that I may have left out, such as blacksmith, like how to get legendary weapons. So let's start with blacksmiths, which are obviously for crafting items such as outfit or your weapon. And in order to craft them, you're gonna need their recipes, which you can obtain from basically chests. Mainly you get them from boss drops, but as you can see, I have some fallen draft right here. I have a sorcerer draft. One's an outfit, one's a weapon. So once you talk to him, you tell him I need to forge items, and you unlock recipe. You should have weapon and outfit. So here you get fallen. It will show you what the weapon kind of looks like, and it will tell you the requirements. So you need 9 dark metal and 5 decorium. And you also need reputation. And how you get reputation is just by doing missions. If there's any devs watching this, please change how the reputation system works. You either make it universal for all slots or make the rep gain like a lot higher, because this is just so tedious, bro. And obviously the same goes for outfits. So you can see this needs a 1.7k, and you need some fur, fiber, etc. right? I also forgot to mention there are some NPCs that let you straight up buy the recipes for a weapon or like outfits. And one more thing is that some weapons straight up drop as an item from bosses, such as split soul katana, such as the weapon I'm using, which is called Wig Blade. And next up we have a barber NPC, which I'm sure there's one for every village, but in the starter village it's right here in this house. And you can basically just change your hair ID. It's basically the same as every other game. And lastly, we have the NPC that lets you set your spawn in different villages. All you need to do is talk to him and give him 150 yen, then he'll basically let you set your spawn here. I think that's about it for the video. If you have any questions, if you have any stuff you want to see in this game, let me know in the comments. I'll try my best to answer them. And also let me know how you guys feel about this game in general. I'll see you guys on the next one, and peace.